All right, so what we're going to talk about today is taking space in the post. And the first thing we need to do if we're going to have an effective post game is we change our mindset. So we change our language. We're not fighting for position. All right, we're taking space, and we're not establishing position. We're establishing dominance. So that's the language we use when we're fighting when we're in the post. We take space and establish dominance. All right, so the first thing you're going to do if you're going to be posting up is you want to be on what's called the line of deployment. And what that is if you draw a line from the basketball to the rim, all right, that's the line of deployment. So our post player wants to be directly on that line. So if the ball is here, Coach Matthews is directly on that line of deployment. If the ball moves, then he needs to move with it to stay on that line of deployment.
While posting up, you have to make sure you have a good angle to the basket so that you have a nice space to make your move. Okay, you don't want to have your back to the paint. You also don't want to have your back to the baseline. You have a nice angle around the line of deployment between the basket and between the passer. You want to start a little bit above the block, but a little bit below where you plan on catching the ball. You start below where you're catching the ball because you want to jump to the pass as it's coming to you, so you don't have to, so you can shield off your defender from getting the ball.
All right, so when we're posting up, what we want to do is we want to try and catch the ball at a 45-degree angle. All right, that way, with a slight turn of the head, you can see your defender, you can see help defenders, and you can see teammates that might be open. All right, when the ball goes into the post area, a lot of attention goes to this man right here. So if you can see your teammates just by turning your head slightly, it makes you a lot more dangerous because you can quickly deliver a pass, and then that'll delay the help defender so you can make a one-on-one move with your man.
Before you post up, a very important thing is having your mind right and knowing exactly what you want to do to post up. Okay? When I'm walking down here towards my defender, I have to remember that I'm trying to take his space. In order for me to take his space, I have to get him out of his space. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm a right-handed player. I'm going to take my right foot, I'm going to take it right between his legs, and I'm going to make a very aggressive step towards him. This step is used to make him jump back a little bit so I can now take his space. Once I step, I'm going to engage with my right strong arm right into his chest, and I'm going to flip my hips, and I'm down here. I'm exactly where I want to post up. Okay? My arms are big, he's on my hips, and the space where he just was occupying is now mine.
So one thing I always tell my post players to do is you want to be a hub, you don't want to be a hole. All right, so what that means is you want to be a willing and able passer. A lot of post players, when they get the ball, they just put their head down and they're going to the hoop no matter what's going on. The problem with doing that is good defenders are going to know this. And if I'm in help defense and Coach Matthews gets the ball, and I know that he's just going to put his head down and go, I can come over here without worrying about what's happening with my man, because I know he's not going to pass it, he's just going to look to score. However, if he is a willing passer and he gets the ball in the post, as the help defender, I'm going to need to stay put, because I know if I come over too far, he's going to deliver that pass to his teammate, and then they have an open jump shot.
Being a hub means that you're being a good passer as well as a good offensive player in general. Now, being a good passer not only opens up opportunities for your teammates, but it'll also open up opportunities for yourself. As a willing passer, I can manipulate the defense with a ball fake to make sure that I have the best opportunity to score one-on-one. If I see that Coach Alexander is moving over to try to help, I can do a quick ball fake. As he moves out of the way, I now have a one-on-one with a direct line to the basket with his one-on-one with my defender, in which I will always have the advantage.